Hey everyone, it's Ashley with Going Crochetzy, and this week we're just going through my week post 5-day market. So come along with me. We are officially past my 5-day market, and so now this week I am working on doing some inventory and more crocheting and just getting ready for my upcoming market that is in about 3 weeks. So I figured I'd put you guys on a little time lapse while I just go through all of this inventory, make sure everything is accounted for, and just give me a better idea of what I need to prep for my next market. So let's go ahead and get started. Just wanted to give you guys an idea of what I do when I do go through my inventory. I have everything handwritten. I write it down myself, and then at the beginning of a market, I know what I have and I can always add more as I'm there making things. And then what I do is once I get home from a market, I spread everything out and I try to categorize things. So I have my dinosaurs, my bears all put together, my turtles all together, all the elephants, all the cows, and all of that, just to kind of give me an idea of what I'm working with for my next event that's coming up. I don't always do this. This is just a new thing I'm starting since I do have so many markets so closely together within the next like 3-4 months. So this is just going to give me an idea of what I need to make more of and what I don't need to focus as much on. Obviously, you can see here I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 elephants. So chances of me needing to make more elephants this time around, not likely. I still have 1, 2, 3, and 4 cows, and that doesn't include anything that's still in my bags. So chances of me needing to make more cows, not likely. Chance of me making more dinosaurs. I have 1, 2, and there's another one under here for 3. So I don't need to make more dinosaurs. Those are the things that I can kind of take a break from so that I can focus more in on my items that I do need to make more of, which is most likely going to be like a lot of the little things. These are all my bigger things, and so I'm looking pretty here. I don't need to worry about bigger things. It's going to be all when I get down to the little small rack items that I'm really going to need to focus in on making more of. So once I get to the small rack area, I will let you guys know. So as you can see, I have leftover Yip Yips, keychains. They didn't do very well. They don't typically do very well for me. All my opossums are left over. I have like my otter, my red panda, mushrooms. All of this stuff is all leftovers. I have started to do a bin of just random $10 items, and so I'm gonna sort through those and pick out what's random $10 item and what's not. I have my turtles left over and all of that, and so I'm just gonna reevaluate my clips to see which items I need to restock. So I have the assorted, which means just random things, then my leggy frogs, my mushrooms, opossums, all of those. So I just need to reevaluate what I'm going to continue to stock and what I'm going to put into my assorted $10 bins, and then what I'm either going to phase out or bring in for new inventory. So this is all my littles that's left, and I actually didn't start with a whole ton. I realized when I got there, I had not restocked the majority of my small items. So I am going to see what I should do next. So that should be fun for prep the upcoming 3 weeks of figuring out what little items I want to bring in to my booth. So I just finished all of my inventory. Is all set and packed away again. So I have my small things here. Now I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 of my bags here. I have my bin here, and this is going to be my loaf cat bin. I have 2 of the loaf cats left over from my last market. This time through, my plan of action for my next market is going to be to restock my littles and my loaf cats, and everything else I'm all set in. I don't think I need to do any more big items for now. So I just finished doing all of my inventory, and if you saw my video about my market, you now know that I did have a theft, and I just wanted to completely double check everything. I had checked it the day after the theft happened, but I forgot to count my inventory for my keychains. I forgot to count how many keychains. I only sold 1 keychain the entire time I was there, but when I just did inventory, one of them must have gotten stolen because I am missing one, and I had already marked off the one I had actually sold. So yep, the little thieves took more than just the baby possum, they took a keychain as well. And so now I have evaluated what I want to keep for my next market and what I'm going to phase out and just put in my little bins. And so I'm definitely going to be keeping my opossums. I'm going to be keeping my tofu turtles. I'm going to be keeping my stingrays because those are very popular. I have some leggy frogs left that I'm going to keep showcased out. I'm not going to stick them in a bin. And my otters. Other than that, I think I'm going to phase everything else out. My auto octos don't really sell that great. And then my other octos, I may make a few more of those just so I can have a $5 item on my rack, because all I had for those were the purple ones, and so no one apparently likes to buy the purple variegated yarn ones. So I'll probably make a few of those because those are pretty quick to make for my next market. And other than that, everything else is going to be phased out, and I get to come up with some new items to add to my small items rack, which I'm really excited to kind of scour the internet and come up with some new fresh ideas to be putting into my market that maybe not anyone else around here has yet. And that's always my goal, is to keep it fresh, and all the things I have are just kind of getting old and stagnant. So it's time to liven up the stand a little bit more and change it up some. And so that is what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 weeks, is making a bunch of loaf cats. And even though those are very popular and everyone makes them, I have fun making them, and they did go well for me. So I'm going to be making some more loaf cats, and I'm going to be kind of looking for some new small items to add to my small item rack. So if you guys have any ideas, go ahead and put them in the comments down below. Give me some ideas of what I should do, something that's not super popular but would be popular with people. So that's kind of the goal, is something that's not going viral and every single person has at their booth, but something that will sell. And so yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm also going to be working on a Winnie the Dragon for my son, because since I made one for my niece, my son is insistent that I make him one, so I have to work on that for now. that is it. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. This video hasn't been very lively just because we did come away. As you can see, I'm in a different location. But I ended up having this pattern test. She messaged me to ask me if I could do it for her. And I said absolutely I could because it was super cute. And I've tested for her before. And this is what it looks like without his little Santa hat. He is adorable. I absolutely love him. The funny thing about this yarn is this yarn calls for the TK weight yarn, which is this, and then the Bernat blanket. Look at the difference in thickness between the two. So you have to do a whole lot more stitches to make it this size than you do with something bulky like that. But I can interchange my yarns very easily because I started off with the smaller yarns. So I think he turned out super adorable and I absolutely love him. I might have to make a few more of these guys for like Christmas presents or something. They're so cute. So I have done that so far this week, and I have been doing some bulk making here, but that's going to be another video, so I'm not going to go into that. Good morning, guys. I look like a hot mess, but we are now home, and so I can show you some more stuff. Here I am in the middle of a pattern test. So this pattern is from TashasCrochetNook, and it's going to be a super sweet cat. I won't have the pattern out by the time this video goes out because this video is due for tomorrow, but I can add a link when she does have it released. And then, as you can see, I have been working on a bunch of loaf cats, but I'm not going to go into detail on those because that's going to be for another video coming up in a couple weeks. And that is it for now. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this cute little pattern test and get back to you. I have another update for you too. You know, the whole fiasco of me sending my eyes to my husband's work instead of to my house. I finally have them, so he brought them home. So I have this pair. They are 25mm 3D moon eyes, and then I have this pair that I'm going to use right now, and these ones are the 20mm 3D moon eyes. So I'm curious to see how they turn out on my project, since I had to wait like a month for them. Apparently when I bought them, I didn't realize I was buying the sinker eyes. And so this is my first time using sinker eyes. I'm not sure it was really the project I was looking to be making today, but it's worth a try. I've never done them before. So this is what the inside looks like. And so yeah, it was a little bit of a surprise to me, but we'll see how it turns out. My bin of parts that are going to go into the body. I'm starting the body now, and here's my big old mess. So I just finished this guy, and he's so cute, and I love him because his little knees are so clever, the way she created them to be bendable, and he can sit and bend and just like dangle here. Look, I'm not even touching him. Oh! And so yeah, he can just sit and hang out and just be really cool. So I love the way he turned out. He was really fun to make, and my son picks the colors because I assume he's going to want to keep him for himself. And I had a lot of fun doing the little photo shoot for him. Okay, so I think that's going to be a wrap for this week. I did not get as much filmed as I was hoping to, just because my husband came home, we went away, there's been a lot going on, but I hope you enjoyed what I did have for you. I should have some fun new videos coming up for you in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed watching, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment down below with a green heart, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.